Welcome to the 2015 Bike and Pedestrian Count, brought to you by the Thomas Jefferson Planning District Commission, with its partners the City of Charlottesville, Albemarle County, the University of Virginia, and local bike and pedestrian advocates. West Main Street is a critical count location in our efforts for 2015. You can see the location as number 2 on the map. It is a gateway between the downtown area of the city and the university to the west. There have been several planning efforts done in this area, including a recent West Main Street plan. We're trying to determine how many bikes and pedestrians move through this corridor between both the downtown and the university areas. Here's an aerial picture of the count location on West Main Street near 8th Street. Again, you can see the downtown mall to the east shown here, and to the west we have the University of Virginia. The screen line count will occur at this location, where we ask volunteers to stand and count any bike or pedestrian that moves across this imaginary line. Here's a view of West Main Street looking east towards the downtown mall. You can see the sidewalks, the on-street parking, and the bike lanes, as well as the 2 lanes of travel that go through this area. We're asking volunteers to stand on the southern side of West Main Street near the train station, just east of the bridge. There's also a bench in this area where volunteers can sit to record data, and there's shade under a tree, also providing some shelter for pedestrians from the sun and any potential rain. Volunteers will stand at this location, seen in the picture here. They will draw an imaginary line across the street and count any bikes and pedestrians that move across this imaginary line. This is the bike form for recording trips along West Main Street. In the top left, you can see the manner in which we ask volunteers to record this data, with tick marks done in 5s. As cyclists pass through the screen line, or imaginary line across the street, this form will allow volunteers to collect data on their direction and their counts. To the right is additional categories. If a cyclist should fall under one of these categories, we ask for an additional tick mark in this area. Every 15 minutes, please renew this form, use a different form, to give us more detailed information on when these counts were collected. We're collecting data on the number of cyclists, not the number of bikes. So in the example shown to the left, the 2 individuals on the bike would be counted as 2. The photo on the right would be counted as 5, as there are 5 individuals on this bicycle, including an infant. Also, please include the number of bicyclists using the sidewalk, as shown on the form. This is the pedestrian form. Once again, we have the screen line in the middle of the image here, and we ask that volunteers record the number of pedestrians that pass over this line. To the right is a table that gives additional information on those pedestrians. When a pedestrian meets one of these categories, we ask that you include an additional tick mark in this area of the form. Please include anyone in a wheelchair as a pedestrian, as well as children in strollers. When someone is using a skateboard or rollerblades, please include that in the appropriate point of the form. When you arrive at the site, please make sure that you have the count instructions, the location map, and the survey forms. If you would like to check out a clipboard, please visit the TJPDC offices and sign one out. Also make sure to have extra pens and pencils and the contact information for the project manager in case anyone has questions and would like to learn more information. Also include sunscreen, snacks, water, or a cell phone and watch in which to record the 15-minute increments. Once you've reached the site, please ensure your safety. That is our #1 priority. If there's a time where you feel unsafe, please stop counting and get to a place where you feel safe. Also, it's best to arrive at the site at least 15 minutes beforehand, just so you can get organized. You may even have an opportunity to talk to the volunteer who conducted the count before you and learn more information about challenges that they faced while conducting these counts. For more information, please visit the project website shown here. You can also pick up materials or check out the clipboards at the TJPDC offices at 401 East Water Street. Will Cockrell is a project manager, and here's his contact information in case you have additional questions or would like to learn more about this project. We would like to thank all the volunteers for giving their time to this effort. It really is important. This location in particular is a critical point for us in collecting this data, and it really will help us make Charlottesville and Albemarle University a more bike-friendly and pedestrian-friendly place. Thank you.